The lone tree on the Laramie Range is a limber pine growing out of a boulder in the median of Interstate 80 between Cheyenne and Laramie, Wyoming. It is located near milepost 332. This small pine tree that seems to be growing out of solid rock has fascinated travelers since the first train rolled past on the Union Pacific Railroad. It is said that the builders of the original railroad diverted the tracks slightly to pass by the tree as they laid the rails across Sherman Mountains in 1867 to 1869. The railroad moved several miles to the south in 1901 and the abandoned grade became a wagon road. In 1913, the Lincoln Highway Association was formed to procure the establishment of a continuous improved highway from the Atlantic to the Pacific. At this place, the road was approaching the 8,835-foot Sherman summit, the highest point on the Lincoln. The view of the surrounding mountains was like nothing the western-bound Easterners had ever seen. Still, they noticed the little tree, which became the favored subject of many early postcards and photographed, and it still is. The tree is somewhat stunted and twisted pine, a type of tree commonly found in this area where ponderosa and limber pines dominate the landscape. The age of the tree is unknown, although limber pines can live as long as 2,000 years. The Sherman Mountains are erosional remnants rising above the general level of the surface of the Laramie Range. The flat-top characteristics of the range resulted from beveling during an ancient erosion cycle. Bedrock here is granite, a crystalline rock made up of pink feldspar, glassy quartz, black mica, and hornblende, which originated deep in the Earth's crust over a billion years ago. The peculiar rock forms of the Sherman Mountains are controlled by three sets of joints or planes of weakness, cutting the granite and dividing it into large blocks. Weathering has rounded off the corners and has enlarged joint planes, resulting in irregular, blocky rock masses, many of which are capped by balanced rocks. Arapaho and Cheyenne Indian tribes hunted and camped within the shelter of the Vadawoo Rocks. The Vadawoo Rock Formation is unique to the Laramie Range of mountains between this site and Laramie. Identified as an Arapaho Indian word for earth or earth-born, the rock formations are unique in that they are ancient Sherman granite which was uplifted to its present position about 70 to 65 million years ago. Periodic cultural dance and music performances are held within the rocks. This tree was growing out of a crevice in the rock when the Union Pacific Railroad built its original main line 50 feet south of this rock in 1868. The fence and cable were provided by the Union Pacific Railroad Company at the request of the Historical Landmark Commission of Wyoming. This stop marked the end of our journey through Wyoming. Stay tuned next week and see what happens to us in Nebraska. And as always, thanks for watching our video, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Go With The Flow Couple, and click the bell below to get notifications when we post new videos. Bye, y'all.